Hey all, so we are back for another chapter of Berserk. Aren't you excited? I am. I am so excited. I'm going to watch my favorite characters act like depressed, whiny little babies on a boat. Yes, that is correct. They are on the boat. The boat has returned. The boat is eternal. It is more eternal than a 2016-2017 Clang. You know it's true. So we start off with Serpico going off and finding Isidoro over here, or Itchy Dodo as I like to call him, after you guys face punched in by that one kid. Anyways, so he's being a little moody. I mean, we've seen Isidoro kind of moody in the past, where he's kind of like cranky, but also like gets like angsty and feisty and wants to fight. You know, like he's like kind of whiny mopey sometimes until he like gets ticked off. Then he'll like launch on the attack, and I think that's where we're going to see this happen again. So Serpico finally finds Isidoro and basically says, "Hey, like Shirke is going over here. She's going to do some magic witch stuff and do a seance in order to find out where the heck they took Casca." And that's honestly is probably going to be how Casca gets out of there. Is the whole crew is going to go find her, and there's probably this huge, massive war at the gates of Falconia. That's my prediction, at least. I'm stamping it. That's going to happen. All right, so he talks to him. Isidoro's a little moody. Look, I don't blame Isidoro for being a little moody. It's a little out of character for him, but to be frank, he had a pretty hot girlfriend. I mean, she's like topless in mermaid form in the water, and then she's like not topless but still like almost there on land with legs. So you know, pretty interesting thing there. You got a lot of opportunity, a lot of flexibility for keeping the marriage very lively and active. I'm gonna put it that way, man. I mean, lots of kinks that could be ironed out with this one. All right, moving forward. So here's Shirke doing what Shirke does best, zoning everybody else out, kind of like just staying in her own little world, hiding under her hat, and launching massive magical spells. Her master, or should I say, sorry, her protege, Farnese, is kind of keeping an eye on her over here while everybody else watches. We still have some of the weird wizards and witches around. Obviously, we saw that in Chapter 372 and 371. But she's formulated this big giant plan where she's going to go find where exactly Casca is located. Here's Farnese doing what she does best, telling other people what to do, while not really doing much herself. Anyways, well, hopefully that will change one of these. You know, character development, guys. Character development. Of all the characters in Berserk, Farnese has developed the most when it's actually come to character development. So, jokes aside, she's just telling her brother to shut up. All right, moving forward. So Shirke launches herself, or launches her ode, way out to the astral plane. The first thing she sees is the massive, massive world tree. And there's this big, shiny, bright point. And she kind of mumbles and thinks to herself, there's only one such place where this world tree could be growing from in such mass capacity. And there's a little hint right there on the bottom left of the little feather. That's our boy Griffith. Our girl Griffith, our hermaphrodite Griffith, whatever he is. That man has excellent hair, ladies. You know you're jealous. Be jealous. Peanut butter and jelly. Anyways, so she's going to zoom in there and kind of figure out where exactly Casca is by riding along this world tree. I kind of feel like we're skipping way ahead by them instantly finding out where Casca is located. Who knows how much longer Berserk is going to be. If they're on the boat, it could be another 20, 30 years, but with Studio Gaga at the hand, it could be much faster. All right, we go back to Guts, doing what Guts does best lately, and that's just kind of mope around and be whiny. So here he is looking at it, looking a little upset, trembling a bit as his darker form comes out. Now, I predicted that he was going to lose himself and possibly get overtaken by the beast, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. And we see the beast coming out here tempting him. If you want to see some good stuff that I worked somewhat hard on, you should check out the alternate universe Guts, Black Emperor. Pretty good stuff. It's good fun. Not the trailer, but the actual one. People actually watch it more. I might actually make number 2. Good stuff. All right, here we go. The Beast of Darkness has completely broken out of his chains, just like everyone's broken out of their sanity these days. And he is ready to take over Guts. And he's tempting him with power. Like, he knows it, and then Guts, as you can see from his facial expression here, he knows he wants power to take down Griffith. That's all he ever thinks about. Look at that. Look at that badass. His Guts come over there, and he grabs it. He visions himself, once again, wielding his giant Dragonslayer, just like I envision myself every single time I swing this big, giant bad boy around. It's good fun. But Then Guts does his best impersonation of a drunken sailor, hurls all over the place, and like a drunken teenager, lands himself in it. And just in time, just to keep it interesting, because, you know, we can't just have Shirke sitting around being mopey and zoning out everybody else. We have to have the Kushins. I'll tell you what, man. The ship full of, like, what, 1,000+ people, and nobody was on watch, noticed a bunch of Kushin pirates show up? Shameful display. And lo and behold, they find Guts in a very, very, very vulnerable position as he sits down and lays and takes a nap in his own vomit. All right, this chapter, I'll be honest, I was a little disappointed. I was kind of hoping we were going to do a bigger, deeper dive into Guts' psyche, whatnot, not just him having a chit-chat. But to be fair, I also kind of predicted this in my Guts Black Emperor alternate timeline. Good stuff. You should go watch it. Now, what's going to happen next? I'll be honest, it's kind of up in the air, but I believe it's going to be Kushin Pirates going to get killed by Guts, who's going to wake up and go absolutely freaking insane. A lot of people are going to die on that boat. It's going to be a bloody boat. Shirke will find Casca, will probably get her mind blasted by Griffith as he basically launches back or counters her probing. And Casca will begin to eventually wake up and basically commit subterfuge against Griffith. We'll find out. All right, Outlaws. I will see you next time. You have a great one.